Hey guys, I think I'm live. I will be 100% honest that I have gotten a new laptop MacBook since I broke my MacBook a week or two ago, and I hadn't yet set up any streaming devices, and I kind of spur of the moment decided to just come here and stream with you all. I'm not reacting to anything. It's not that serious, but we are just hanging out. I chipped my nail polish a lot today, so now I'm redoing it. I already did part of it, and then I decided, oh my God, this would be a great, I can just chit chat with you all and also paint my nails as I get ready for the evening. But what I've done so far is I use the long lasting base coat from Holo Taco. From Simply Nail Logical, and I also have her latex stuff. This is my third time using the liquid latex because I am a mess when it comes to painting my nails. I'm relatively new to this because for a long time I was told I couldn't do this, right? Because I'm a boy and whatever, yada, yada, yada. And now I'm just like, fuck it, I'll do what I want. So I did think getting the latex would help, but it gets stuck easily. I don't think it helps remove stuff great. Oh my gosh, hi, Lousy David. Here's $20 to make original content and leave Amberlynn alone. Just kidding. My sister and I love your content. Please don't ever stop. I love that. Thank you so much for the super chat. And yes, Happy New Year to everybody. I'm going to go spend time with my friends tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be with Noel. I think I'm going to even take Judy. Her cousin Yoshi, who's a white boxer, has actually been in some videos of mine before. Yoshi's going to be there, so I kind of want to take Judy too, but we'll see. I don't know. Ubers are going to be expensive tonight. The CTA is free. So if you're going out, especially in Chicago, know that the CTA is free. Also, sorry, I'm just opening this up too before I start doing my nails too much. But y'all, this is the new White Claw. Hi Elizabeth, I love your nails. Thank you. This is the new the new White Claw. Okay, it's not even like White Claw at all. It's hard coffee, it's 5% alcohol, and it's made by PBR. Now, the PBR, y'all, the PBR is misleading. I will say it's misleading because you're thinking, PBR, don't they do that, budget, low budget beer? Oh my gosh, cool tactic. Love your content, sis, especially the gross cooking vids. Keep it up. Thank you. And then... oh my gosh, Niesh, I think that's how you say your name. You've told me before and I always forget. I'm so sorry. I feel like literally the worst. But thank you so much for your kindness. Made my day with this live stream. I'm home alone watching Netflix. Can you shout out? Hey, Carmen. She passed away from brain cancer. By the way, Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, girl. Well, I love you. I'm so happy you get to spend this evening with me. We love it. And thank you so much for your generous super chat. We love it. But I love PBR myself. It got me through a lot when I was poor and couldn't afford to drink. Which I don't know what that says about my life. But this literally tastes like the little, whatchamacallit, those Starbucks cold drinks. I think they call them Frappuccinos, but they're not really Frappuccinos that you can get in the gas station. This tastes like that, but with alcohol. Cryptid Queer says, I'm house dog sitting for the entire week. So glad I caught your stream. I was bored AF. Buy something for Judy with this, please. Oh my gosh, I will. I think she's sleeping, honestly. So yeah, I do want to try. I know that sometimes one of the things that is a critique when I live stream is that I only get to the super chats. And yes, it is good. So I'm going to try to answer some people who don't have as much money to give or whatever. It's just when I'm normally streaming, there's so much going on that all I can see is the super chats. While I'm also trying to react, it's hard to get to everything. But yeah, I see people asking, where's Judy? I think she's napping in my bedroom, to be quite honest with you. What are the carbs on this? That's a good question. Well, where's the nutritional information? I don't know. It is very sweet, so I assume I assume there are carbs. It's probably on the box that they came in. So today I'm gonna use Holo Taco, the Royalty Blue. So look at that. Won't she do it? Do y'all have exciting New Year's Eve plans? Maybe this was a bad idea. I get so nervous when I'm doing this. I'm gonna mess up so bad. Let's see. Super fan but can't afford super chat. Haha, are you with me? Oh my gosh, we love you, Sammy. Let's see, there was another one that said something. Rose Ella Grace says, I'm eating my whiskey munchies before the night gets going. Perfect timing. Do those nails. Sachet Vitae, dry quick top coat, or GTFO. I do have a quick dry top coat from also Christine. It's a problem. I just got all of her stuff, which I will use, but I don't know if I brought that in here with me either. I'm a mess. Denise De Filippo. Denise, love seeing your face. Here's to 2020 shenanigans. Yes, absolutely. Listen, I love the people that are saying hey, I'm going to bed early. Live your truth, honestly. I could ask for nothing more. I actually had to get my sleeping under control because I had to go back to work on Thursday. I've been thinking my whole life that I had this whole week off, and I surely don't. And I've been staying up late too. I got to get it together. Mel Batten says, love you so much, and of course Judy the cutie. I'm gonna have to go get her before this stream is over. But yes, thank you so much, Mel. And Tasha Daniels, get the real Judge Judy a toy or a treat. I surely will. Thank you so much. Do I still use Live Love Polish? That was asked by TJ Sky. I do have this. This is like a unicorn flaky. I think that's what Christine from Simply Neological would call it. It's little iridescent. Is there something about Live Love Polish that I should know that I shouldn't use them? I mean, I already purchased these, so whatever is here, I'm gonna continue to use it because I already paid that money. But if I should not support them in the future, you just let me know. It's kind of sad the Royalty Blue doesn't have the same great coverage, in my opinion, that the One Coat Black uses or has. I've been using One Coat Black and I just thought I would switch it up. But the One Coat Black, it's so opaque. It does such a good job covering your nail. But I feel like I might need to do a second coat. I don't know. We got time though. Hi, Stacy. Y'all always tell me watch Stacy's videos, and I want you to know I absolutely I do watch Stacy's videos. So no worries. I do watch them. I think she's very talented in a way I could never be. Absolutely. Is Justine here too? Ugh, love Justine as well. I'm just feeling I love people. I don't know. That was such a stupid statement. What does that even mean? I'm just feeling really grateful. I guess I wanted to come do something to wrap up the year because hi Willa, what's your most ticked off moment of 2019? Let me think about that. Because I just really appreciate, I've come so far in 2019 alone. This channel has grown so much in 2019 that I just truly wanted to say goodbye to y'all before 2020 came rolling in here in Chicago. Glenn Doyle says, big fan, fellow Chicagoan. Judy is greater than Twinkie. Happy New Year. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Glenn. Oh my gosh. There are so many people who watch me that live in Chicago. I feel like I run into one of y'all at least once a week. This past weekend I met a girl. I think her name was Bria. I think I tried to call her Leah at one point. but I'm pretty sure her name was Bria. Anyways, I saw her at Sidetrack, which is like a popular like gay bar in Chicago, and it was great. It was lovely. It was nice to meet her. So if you see me, say hi. I don't have any plans to do a formal like meet and greet by any means, but I'm always happy to say hello if you run into me here. Katie says, do you have a P.O. box so I can send you some nail supplies? I have a nail polish, nail art addiction, and own thousands of new unused items. Katie, thanks so much for your super chat. I do not currently have a P.O. box. A lot of people ask me about that with all the holidays and stuff. And so maybe I should have done that. Jen Chapin, y'all, Jen Chapin is in the chat. Y'all know I am, if you know that I'm obsessed with a variety of of people that I call the Dollar Tree housewives. I wouldn't clump Jen into the Dollar Tree housewives, but she makes, how shady do I want to be? I think she makes better content. And you can actually learn a lot about cooking from her. But I just enjoy having her on in the background and listening to her talk. She is a really incredibly intelligent woman. She's a full-time nurse to some capacity. She works at a hospital, and also a full-time mom. Obviously, maybe that wasn't obvious. I don't know. She's great. What I'm trying to say is she's great. She accomplishes a lot. She did. Listen, here's what really gets me. Amberlynn's out here acting like she can't do Vlogmas. Jen, here's what Jen did. She did Vlogmas for December, posted every single day of December. Although I don't know if I've seen her post anything yet today. Maybe she has, maybe she hasn't. I don't know. But Homegirl posted every single day. At the beginning of the month, she went on a trip with her family to Cancun. Following that, she went on a work trip. Following that, she did all of these different things while still working, and she managed to post every day. And I'm like, Amberlynn, what the hell are you doing? So anyways, Jen Chapin, she's great. Quick Randy says, have you seen Kate's cooking? It's react worthy. Thank you for the super chat. People have shared Kay's cooking with me. I've watched a couple videos. I haven't felt too compelled to react, but yeah. Kenedra says, what's her channel name? It's literally just Jen Chapin. JEN space CHAPIN. Susie Black says, Happy New Year to you and Judy. Susie, thank you so much. You've always been consistent in your support of me. I really appreciate it. Patricia says, I need your address. I have a husband for Judy. His name is Prince. Girl, we can't, we can't have more than one dog right now in my apartment. Judy is plenty. She is plenty. She is a handful. She's not really. You guys see her. She's super chill, actually. For real chill. It is 8:57 a.m. on the 1st in Manila. Hi, hello in the Philippines. I love the Philippines. I've not been to the Philippines, but Noel really wants to go eventually, so I look forward to it. But there are a lot of people that watch from the Philippines and reach out to Noel all the time. and I'm just like, wow, y'all see each other, huh? Literally one time in the video where I made the dumpster Rolos, I made that in Noel's apartment, and there was a bottle of this vinegar on the shelves behind me that is apparently really popular in Filipino cooking or in Filipino households, and somebody took a screenshot and sent it to me and was like, oh my gosh, Filipino pride, and I'm like yeah, my boyfriend lives with 2 other Filipino people, so their apartment is very Filipino. Willow Davis says, Zach, I demand your address so I can send you dog. Please. Jamie Bright says, Zach, you keep it so real. Thank you for not being an annoying reactor and always keeping it factual. Listen, I try. And I also try not to be too annoying with things. Which is why I don't react every single time Chantal or Amberlynn posts, because not everything is worthy of my time, you know? Oh, let me finish this nail, and then I'm gonna come get these super chats. I'm doing such a pathetic job. Erica Butler says, babe, you're inspirational. Have a great new year, and tell Judy she's a total babe. Oh my gosh. I will pass along the message. Thank you, Erica. Megan Nicole says, Happy New Year, sending you love from Guam. Hello, Guam. Hi. Great, good. Stephanie says, hi, Zach, love your videos. You're one of my faves. Hello, Stephanie S. You're also one of my faves. Someone said, you and Willow Davis are my absolute faves. Listen, I love y'all's support of Willow. It's so funny because I had a friend who was in town visiting for the holidays because her family's from here. And she was like, Zach, I just need you to know that I love Willow Davis, and I need you to tell me what happened to Michael B. Petty. And I was like, ooh, this is so funny. Because, like, even in real life, like, people I really know are, like, invested in y'all. Jamie Lockhart, I just hopped on. What's this new beverage? I'm hitting the White Claw. Happy New Year to you, Noel and Judy. By the way, I'm living for the ALR recipes. Thanks, Jamie. This is PBR's hard coffee. It's not it's not beer at all, but it does say Pabst Blue Ribbon. So yeah, it's good. Ooh, HF says, hey from Alton, Illinois, Zachary. Hi, in Alton. I went to school in Edwardsville, so I'm super familiar with Alton. A man with painted nails. Oh my gosh. Okay, I take back. I don't think I'm going to need a second coat. I think one coat's going to be fine. Callie says, love you, Zach. Oh, Callie, I love you too. Hello, hi. How you doing? Queefery? I think that's your name. Says, what do you predict specifically ALR's first video will be about? I want to be cautious, and I'm gonna say it's probably just gonna be something boring. Like, didn't she, when she came back from the break she took after the 100 days of videos, she was like, oh, here's a Walmart haul, and we're like, girl, that's all you got to say? That's all you got to say? So I feel like it's gonna be something really, or a torrid haul. She's gonna give us a torrid haul. Zach, I'm new to your channel. Love your content. Thanks, Space Monkey. Sorry, I gotta focus on my thumb. Yo, I'm comically bad at this. Callie said, I may not stay long. That's okay, Callie. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Bobby Joe Costco says holy smokes, I'm new to your channel but love you. Well, we love you here too. Torrid haul but without pants, underwear, or a bra. I mean, I really don't understand how she's still wearing the same black pair of pants. But here we are. Oh, she did make that post. So somebody said, Jamie Lockhart says, I told her to accept Charlie's challenge on the community post. I did see that she posted that. If she posts tomorrow, I may try to get a react to it just because. I'm pulling off the latex now because I think you're supposed to do it before things dry. And I'm not as concerned about messing up with like the hollow top coat and the other stuff because it's pretty clear. Like, it doesn't really make a big difference. Jay Lee says, nice earrings. Thank you. These are one of my faves. Like, I think that they're like still, I know I sometimes wear some like pretty obnoxious things, but in the grand scheme of things, these are like, these have personality, but they're still kind of like a little more subtle at least. Someone said, are you planning on putting something on your wall? That is a great question. I would love to. I haven't decided what that looks like. So this is what you get for now. I was literally just talking to a friend about it, though, that was visiting last night, and what we, what I could do there, because she loves, like, interior design stuff, but I just, like, haven't made an assessment yet. Oh, no, don't. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're better at painting your nails than I am. Well, thanks. I hope that's a compliment. I think that's a compliment. These nails aren't even done yet, Nicole. These nails aren't even done yet. Oh, I kind of messed that up. It's okay. It's all right. Listen. The thing about nails is that I don't actually feel any particular need to be perfect. Zach, would you ever get your nails done professionally? I have before. I actually prefer to just go get pedicures because I think that that's just like relaxing. But I have gotten a manicure before. I like how the T-Rex is sitting happy in your breast pocket. Thank you. Some more questions about what I'm drinking. It's just PBR's hard coffee. It's not beer. It's just literally like coffee with alcohol in it. Zach, my earrings are a little subtle while wearing dinosaur print shirt. That's also the tea. Is like, I wear a lot of loud stuff in general. I just, enjoy like expressing myself through clothing. I'm inspired by fashion. The jury is out on this latex stuff. I still haven't decided if I really like it or not, if I find it to be helpful or not. Yeah, but I'm not I don't know if people are still asking because I occasionally see messages that are like, oh, what are we talking about tonight? It's just me talking. Actually, the last time, so one of the things I had wanted to do, but just never really got around to having the time to do it. But one of the things I wanted to do was like my favorite moments from Amberlynn Reid in the past year. And I just never got to putting that like compilation video together. And so, but one of the things was whenever I was live streaming before my birthday, and I was just like shooting the shit with some of y'all. We weren't reacting to anything. I was getting ready. And I read like somebody had sent me screenshots of allegedly what we now know was Misty, Becky's sister, talking on Facebook that people were speculating might be about Amberlynn, might not. And then the next day when I woke up after my birthday celebration, I had gotten DMs from Amberlynn saying that Becky's sister was gonna sue me if I didn't take my live stream down. I was like, okay, girl, all right. Like, chill. That also, unfortunately, I think was what led to her doxing me, or to Becky doxing me. So there's that as well. So now I'm using Live Love Polish, and it's Vision. And so it takes it from this to like this little iridescence. Zach, Peter Mon's dog PP passed away. I'm not sure if you knew. Yeah, no, I did. I saw that. And it makes me sad because I more recently, I haven't been like a huge Peter Mon stan. But I used to love Peter Mon, and I always loved PP, and I was really sad to hear that for him. So I did send my condolences via a tweet, but I don't also know like Peter Mon like that either. I've DM'd with him once, and I used to like casually DM as a fan, and I DM'd him once since then when he made after he made the last Amberlynn video he made, because he mentioned one of my videos in it, and I just told him I thought he did like a much better job than previous Amberlynn videos because I felt like he approached it with like more sense and less ass kissing. Carrie B says, "Ma'am, that nail polish is such a pretty color. Just realized this will probably be my last super chat of the year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, girl. Thanks so much for your support. I really appreciate it." What other kind of hot gossip do you want to know? What kind of tea you want? Oh, y'all really want Judy. Well, let me see if I can get her attention. I can go see. Judy. Jude. Okay, I promise I will, I'll try harder. Amy says, "Forgive me if this has already been addressed, but have you tried Holo Taco polish yet?" Surely have, Amy. That's what's on my nails. And then I'm also going to add a Holo Taco as well. Did anything come from Becky and Amberlynn doxing you? Thanks for asking, Elizabeth. I would rather not talk about it. That is my official stance. I guess it's kind of my fault because I did bring it up, but that's all I want to say about it. Squidoodle says, "I'm crazy in love with your videos, Zach." Thank you. I appreciate that. Happy New Year from Greece. Oh my gosh, y'all really watching from everywhere. Simone's in Italy. Wow. What do you think Amberlynn Reid is weighing in at these days? Well, I'm not really trying to speculate. I really speak on on facts. So we'll see. Kimberly Davis says, "I messaged you on Twitter and Instagram. I hope you read." I will go check that out later. Zach, have you heard of the subreddit takedowns? If you have already mentioned it, then I must have missed it. I have. I'm aware. I haven't felt the need to talk about it because I don't know anything about it. I don't know what happened. I don't have any more details. Dance Lover says, "Did you hear about Nick Ocado and Stephanie Sue situation?" I have. I tweeted a whole thread about my thoughts while I watched last night, and woo, Chile. Some people feel some type of way. So my mentions on Twitter have actually been blowing up because lots of people like interacted with my tweets about it. Like Nick Snyder from The Viewer's Voice did. Ready to oh God, why I'm gonna fuck up her name. Ready to Glare. She was interacting with it. People were retweeting me. And thank you for the super chat. And here's my like quick thoughts about it. Okay. I think that they're both flawed, horribly flawed individuals who have made mistakes. And I honestly think that what Nick Ocado's video did more of was just like, I don't think it cleared him in any way. Like, I don't think it made me feel like he was a better person. If anything, it simply shined light that like Stephanie wasn't a perfect person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still feel very much the same about Nick Ocado. I also think he talked a lot about what trauma should look like, and that was a part of it that really bothered me, actually, truly, honestly. Thanks, Kim. That's the part that bothered me most because in jobs that I've had in the past, like I have worked with folks who have experienced a wide variety of trauma. That's not to say that I am a counselor or a psychologist or a therapist, etc. But I've interacted with folks who have gone through trauma, and I've also received a lot of training. I work at a university, as some of you may know, and so every single year I have to go through Title IX and sexual assault training. And so I consider myself somewhat well-versed. And then I've also worked with students who have experienced sexual assault, sexual trauma, and things like that. And I think what bothered me the most is that Nikocado kept talking about, like, her behavior of, like, was that the way that a person who's experiencing trauma should be behaving? And from all the things I know about trauma and people who've experienced trauma is that it shows up differently for all kinds of folks, right? And so one of his points was, like, she's still actively, like, watching my Instagram stories. And, like, anytime that I've ever been mad at somebody, I just, like, take them off my social media. And it's like, great, cool, that's cool for you. But, like, she's expressed that one of the places where she felt, like, anxiety was that you or felt aspects of, like, her trauma resurfacing were from your Instagram stories where you were, like, tagging other YouTubers and stuff. And so, like, I think just as much of a reasonable explanation could be that she's, like, watching your Instagram stories because she's afraid of what else you're going to put on there, right? And it's like, it's from a, like, protection point for her. I mean, honestly, truly, we don't really know what her motivation is for anything outside of what she shared already. So that's really all I got to say. But I know also that, like, Nikocado fans only want to see the stuff that completely 100% presents Nikocado as, like, the perfect person. And truly, I'm not saying that Stephanie isn't without fault, but I also don't think Nikocado Avocado is a perfect person. And that's all I got to say about that. So, yeah. But yeah, I think that there could be many reasons for why Stephanie is engaging in many different things, because people react to trauma differently. And that's also an important point to make about consent. So maybe I should just make a video about this, but last time I made a video about Nikocado, like, shit just, like, went off in the comments. It was, like, my most disliked video ever. I lost all kinds of subs over it. It was a mess. But another thing about consent, so he presented Stephanie to have, like, wanted to do this whole documentary thing about Veronica Wang, which is fine, and I believe that she did probably do that. But the reality about consent is that consent can be taken away, and she could have very well changed her mind. Like, he said that he made a point to her to say, like, this would be a bad idea, and that, like, Zach had also said that it might be a bad idea. Or I think that Zach might have said that. I don't really remember exactly. And so it's very possible that she changed her mind and said, yeah, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this isn't what I want to do. And when you're in a situation where you feel uncomfortable and feel like you can't say no, sometimes your response looks different. So, yeah, maybe she did know that she could have did this or whatever Nick was saying, right? But in the moment when she was feeling that pressure, her trauma response might not have been to do this, or she, you know, like, it's hard to say what was going through her mind. And I think her ghosting him was a result of her, like, trying to take control of the situation and say, like, I don't want to be there anymore. But like I said, I don't think either of them are perfect. So please don't take that as what I'm saying. I think it's all messy. And my final thought on Twitter was just that, like, I hope I'm never involved in something so convoluted for, like, money and clicks and views. So yeah. Cool Tactic says Nikocado has no leg to stand on when it comes to telling people how to act. At least they don't cry while shaving their heads over a hot plate. I mean, listen, Nick can do whatever he wants to whatever extent on his own channel. But thanks for the super chat. Lanthanum says, Happy New Year, Zach. Just got a new job and amped to see your stream. Oh, congratulations. It sounds like 2020 is going to be great for you. Bree, oh my gosh, Merry Christmas, Zach. I respect you a lot, except for in the Slayton's Fudge video when you said you don't like crunchy peanut butter. Please, ma'am, sis, my name. And by the way, what's your favorite color? Bree, ma'am. I really don't like crunchy peanut butter. It is not the tea. I prefer it smooth. My favorite color is I used to say purple, but honestly, probably blue. Blue comes up a lot more in my life than purple does, let's be honest. Where was I at? I got so caught up on that Nikocado rant. Some people are saying the merch compromised her integrity. I see that, Jody. I can see why people are concerned about that. I don't have the same concerns. That was another thing that Nick said in his video, that like she was wearing her merch and then promoting merch that was going to go to charity, but then also like putting all of her other merch on sale. And he particularly had a problem with like her making merch out of the in and out of sleep thing. But I will say that there have been many instances in like history of marginalized communities, oppressed communities, of people who have experienced trauma where they've reclaimed phrases that hurt them. So I don't have a problem with her reclaiming that phrase and saying like, let's do something with it. I can give you the points of like, it does seem shady that she's putting all of her other stuff on sale. Like that seems a little weird. Ooh, Leslie's on her 4th White Claw. You know what they say, Leslie? There ain't no laws when you're drinking the claws. Y'all, I got a White Claw t-shirt. Noel found it on the internet and sent it to me and said, you should get this. And I said, oh, yes, absolutely. So I can't wait to premiere that. I can't wait to wear that in a video. Owl Righty, Happy New Year. Thanks for making me laugh. You're welcome. Happy New Year to you as well. Y'all, I better not lose my voice. I gotta go, like, spend time with people tonight. So I just finished up with Live, Love, Polish Vision. And now I'm going in with the Scattered Hollow Taco from the Hollow Taco Simply Neological line. What was your favorite video you did this year? Mine was when you followed Dr. Now's diet, followed closely by when you ordered cameos. Thanks for entertaining us in 2019. Honestly, almost all of the videos I did that weren't related to Amberlynn were some of my favorites. The Dr. Now one was a lot for me personally. Like, it was actually very hard following that diet in my personal daily life. And lots of people felt lots of types of ways in the comments that I wasn't expecting people to feel about it. Like, people really thought I didn't season my food. And I was like, I don't know how you can see that, but like, I cooked all of the meat with like garlic powder, salt, pepper. I would usually throw in some cayenne. Oh my gosh, Judy! Come here, sweetie. Oh, she found her way back here, y'all. I'm gonna try to put her in her seat without messing up my nails. Oh, there you go. Can you see her? I don't know. I don't have it pulled up. There we go. But I don't know. I liked a lot of the videos I made. I loved making the Optivia videos. That was a real highlight for me because that was during like Siberia lockdown, where all of Chicago like shut down for 3 days because it was so cold. It was like negative 30 degrees and nobody was leaving. And so I just made videos, and Amberlynn kept posting stupid stuff about Optivia. So I had a lot of fun because I was just like bored as hell in my room. Kristen Erdogan, Happy New Year's, love you and Judy Lou. Thank you so much. Your channel is next, says Zach. I came for the ramen. Oh, that was a good Nikocado video. That was a good one. That was like one of the first Nikocado videos I ever made. Emmeline, Catherine says, thoughts with Chantel and the Afro and Trisha and John Hill. I honestly didn't know who John Hill was, so I didn't care. And then people are like, Zach, how do you not know who John Hill is? And I found out he maybe was married. It's currently married, I don't know, to Jaclyn Hill. I don't really fuck with the beauty community like that. So I had no idea, and I don't have a lot of thoughts on it. But Chantel and the Afro was a mess. Like, I don't know how she might not not have meant it to be a racist thing, but like it just shows that she has really no forethought to think about how things are going to be taken ever. And I don't truly believe that she didn't think that she was going to get some kind of reaction by it, because why would she post it as a potential story of time, you know? So I think she's dumb as always. Nam Barber says, oh, she didn't say anything. Just gives me money. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. What do I have in... Carolyn asks, what do you have in store for your videos in 2020? Well, people seem to really like the recap I did of the Slayton show. So I know Michael also just said this in a video, but I would love to do other TV recap stuff. I don't know, maybe that's my 600-pound life. I had previously tried to do some Big Brother stuff, but people didn't really get into that video a whole lot. But people really liked my recap on the Slayton TV show. So maybe something like that. I don't know, we'll see. I also would like to start reacting to a wider variety of YouTubers. I will obviously still do Amberlynn and Chantal, but I think that there's other folks out there, and I hope by this point, folks have really signed on for me, as well as the people I make the content about. So hopefully y'all will stick around as I try some new things. I think I missed some super chats. Nefertiti says Judy has entered the chat. She surely has, but she's right back to laying down. Amber said, so happy to have found your channel this year. You're a breath of fresh air, and I hope your new year is amazing and full of happiness. Oh my gosh, Amber, thank you so much. Same to you as well. So somebody said, somebody had asked who I named Judy after. I've answered this a couple times. I didn't necessarily name her after anybody specific. There are a lot of great Judys that she could have been named after. My babysitter growing up, her name was Judy. I have always loved Judge Judy. I also, as a good gay, I appreciate Judy Garland and Dame Judi Dench, who I'm hoping I'll finally get to go see Cats tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping to do with my day tomorrow. But it depends on Noel's roommates, because they really want to watch it with me. Jamie Lynn says, please do some Mobility Mary reactions. I've seen people request that before, and I don't really care to do that. Despite the beliefs of Amberlynn and Chantal, I do actually care a lot about the disabled community. And I don't know, I kind of sometimes feel like people laugh at her because of her disability. I know that that's probably not entirely the case, but I just don't want to cross that line. Does that make sense? React to Cats? Wait, why waste money on Cats, John Chris, my dear, my friend? Listen, I wonder if I could somehow pull this up for y'all, because I did so about a month ago, I'm going to see if I can pull it up for y'all, but about a month ago, I went to a party that my friends called a PowerPoint party. And the point of the PowerPoint party was that you picked a topic that you really cared about, right? That you really felt passionately about, and you presented about it to the room for 4 to 5 minutes. And my topic was why people shouldn't hate the Cats the movie. So I'm going to see if I can get it pulled up here, because I would love to give you all this presentation. Is that ridiculous? I don't know. We're going to see. Wait. Why didn't it let me do that? Bear with me. You know me and technology, y'all. You know me and technology. Window capture, maybe that's what I want to do. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I think this is what I wanted to do. Maybe not. I don't think that was what I wanted to do. Weird. Weird. Why won't it show? Cancel. Canceled. I'm canceled. Are y'all still with me? Are you all still with me? I had it so that it would show my display on my old OBS setup, and I don't know why it won't work now. Wow. Autumn Chandler says, I hope everyone takes time with their family. This will likely be the last holiday season. My father will be with us. Any advice for dealing with loss? That is tough. I think I've talked on my channel before. This is where Zach doxes himself. LOL. Damn technology. I didn't actually dox myself, right? I don't have any great advice for dealing with loss. I lost my father probably 5 years ago. And I don't know that you ever like fully adjust, because you probably at this point spent the majority of your life with your father. I think things that have helped me is therapy, is talking about it. I think when we don't talk about it, that's when things build up. I mean, I always encourage therapy for everybody, but if you can't afford it, don't have healthcare, etc., like find somebody, if that's clergy for you, if that's a trusted friend, a trusted family member, but just talk about it. So I'm sorry to hear that, but thank you for your super chat. Gina says, Happy New Year, sis. Love your channel. Thanks. Y'all, I'm going to try one more time to figure out. Nefertiti says, I never laughed at Mobility Mary's disability. I laugh and think she's a mess because she goes out of her way to be difficult and a horrible person. Okay, yeah, well, I probably will not react to Mobility Mary, but please, if that is content you would like to see in the world, I definitely encourage you to put it out there. You know, it's just not something that I'm interested in doing on my channel. But thanks for the super chat and the support. Ariana Torres says, love you, Zach. Treat yourself to more nail polish. Thank you. That is very, very kind. I'm so annoyed that I can't get the display to come up. Well, that might be it. That might be all I can do. I might not be able to show you my cat's presentation. So, just kidding. Rai-Sin says, thank you for bringing me out of the hard times. I'm happy to help. Thanks for the super chat. All right, so I'll just give you the quick and dirty of Cats. I love Cats the musical, have loved Cats the musical, I guess actually just since this year. I only just saw it for the first time this summer. This summer I went to Cincinnati and saw it with some friends. It was a great time, and I loved it. I fell in love with it. I'd never watched it before. And here's the thing about Cats. Your channel is next, says use code 6BACONS if you're a Zachary Michael OG. Yes. But here's the thing about Cats. And I realize I didn't finish this hand. The thing about Cats is that Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote this whole ass musical as a challenge to himself to see if he could create a whole musical about a book of poems by T.S. Eliot about goddamn cats. y'all, it was never supposed to be serious. And if y'all have seen Cats the musical, you know that the cats in Cats the musical look probably more creepy in real life than the CGI cats, than the CGI Dame Judi Dench, than the CGI Jennifer Hudson, you know? City Dweller says, I love cats, the animal species, but I'm not a musical Broadway fan. I mean, that's also, the T is like, I am a musical stan. I love Broadway. I like most Broadway shows that I see. So, maybe I just like am not seeing it with an unbiased view. I also want to say Cats the movie is a redemption story for one Dame Judi Dench, because Dame Judi Dench was supposed to open up Cats in the West End as Grisabella, as the cat that sings Memory. She was supposed to be Grisabella, and now she comes back. She's got a new life. So she basically didn't end up going on because she like broke her ankle or something like that. And so now she's in actual Cats the Musical, the movie, and she's playing Old Deuteronomy. Now, if you don't know who Old Deuteronomy is, in the original musical, he was a full-on old-ass cat. He made all the decisions about who got to go to the Heaviside Lair, which if you don't know what the Heaviside Lair is, it's essentially cat heaven. And all of these decisions were made by a man, Old Deuteronomy, the old cat. And now Dame Judi Dench said, this is my redemption story, and I'm coming back, and I'm going to play the part of Old Deuteronomy. We're going to change him from being a man, and he's now going to be played by a woman, and now the woman is in charge, and now the woman gets to decide who goes to the Heaviside Lair. So the whole thing is just like basically a talent show for each cat to say, like, here's why I'm the badass cat that should go to the Heaviside Lair. You know? Eliza says, what is your favorite musical? My favorite musical, that's a tough one. I can give you like a top 5 if you'll allow me. And then they're in no particular order. I would say I love Come From Away. It's a musical about the island of Newfoundland in Canada and how they took in a bunch of stranded people after planes were like forced to land there during 9/11. I love that musical. Purple Blue Flower says, not a request, but have you ever watched HRH Collection? I have not. I don't know what that is. I also really love, what are some other ones I'm super obsessed with? Why is it? Oh, Legally Blonde, the musical. Y'all, Legally Blonde, the musical ran so other movie turned musicals could run or could walk. I think I totally messed that up, but Legally Blonde the musical was such a good musical. I love it so much. Dose, can you see? Said you swayed my vote on Cats. Rum Tum Tugger for president. We stand Rum Tum Tugger. I love Rum Tum Tugger. So Legally Blonde the musical, Come From Away. I really also enjoy, Rent is like a classic, but I've never actually seen the stage version. I've only seen the music or the movie version. But that got me through high school because I was like, I need some gay representation on my screen. Ariana Torres says, my top 3 is Cabaret, Chicago, and Heathers. Interesting choices. I'm trying to think of musicals I've seen this year that I would throw up there, but I'm going to see Mean Girls the musical next week. Noel and I are going while it's here in Chicago. I'm looking forward to that. I really enjoyed Hamilton. I was fortunate to see Hamilton twice. The first time I paid for it, the second time I won the lottery. Hamilton is, oh my gosh, Spring Awakening. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Spring Awakening was another I was thinking of. I saw that in college, and it fucked me up. It fucked me up. Blonde Leviathan. Make my New Year's happy and say hello. Hi. I did always love a Hairspray moment too. Hairspray is a good classic. I like I a lot of the classics though. I don't love as much. I mean, I enjoy them, but I don't love them as much as everybody else. Like Phantom of the Opera, not my gig. I mean, I appreciate the music, but like it's a little too old timey. Noel loves Les Mis. Like he loves Les Mis, and Les Mis is not my gig. Oh, somebody mentioned Dear Evan Hansen. I think I saw that this year, or it might have been the end of 2018. But Dear Evan Hansen, great. We love it. Oh, I do appreciate West Side Story, but that really does come from Noel. He's made me watch West Side Story so many times. At this point, I just really appreciate it. Amanda Lynn said, "What did you go to college for?" Oh my gosh, K86. I'll answer Amanda's question after I acknowledge what K86 said, which is Six. Six is amazing. I saw it twice this summer in Chicago. It actually is probably one of my top 5 musicals. So good. Noel and I are planning a trip to New York, and we're going to try to go see it there as well. I'm also really wanting to see the Jagged Little Pill musical in New York. It's all based on Alanis Morissette stuff. Auntie M channel says, here's my top 5. Ooh, a chorus line. Yes. Spring Awakening. Yes. Cabaret. I don't really get Cabaret, but I love that for you. Hamilton. Yes. Company. Great. Love to see it. Amanda asked what I went to school for. My bachelor's degree is elementary education. I have a minor in mathematical studies. Originally, I had a whole bunch of different, majors. I was a pharmacy major at one point. I was a math major at one point. Ultimately, I got elementary education, minor in mathematical studies, and then my master's degree is in higher education and student affairs. I saw another question I was going to answer and I missed it. Little Shop of Horrors. Listen, I saw Little Shop of Horrors for the first time in a regional production here in Chicago this year. And I loved the music. I thought it was so fun and campy. I just was kind of let down by how it all ended. Which if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. But I was disappointed about that. Brie, yes, and a Happy New Year to you too. Ha. Happy New Year, Brie. Thank you for the super chat. I need to quick run and get the quick dry top coat for this. So let me go do that, and I will let you all just look at Judy while I'm doing that. How about that? Just watch Judy for a second. Hi, Judes. Jesslyn says, this is a random question. When is the next episode of Amy and Tammy's TLC show? So the first one actually technically premieres on the 1st tomorrow, I believe, but they had an early release. And I believe the next one will be on the 6th or the 7th. Allie Marie says, so glad I caught you just in time before it was over. Love ya. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere quite yet, but I do know that Noel and I will need to leave soon-ish to go, so maybe I should text him. He might be asleep. I don't know. He was supposed to go to the gym. I have a whole case of White Claw that I'm taking to my friends for the people asking why I'm not drinking White Claw. I was just saving that for there, and me and my friend got this hard coffee last night just to try it, and so I'm just having the leftovers of that. Y'all, the super glossy top coat from Simply Nailogical, like, it dries so quickly. I love it so much. You look like Robin from Cave Town. I don't even know what that is, sis. I don't even know who that is. Movie Freak 78 says, this is my year. It will mark 5 years cancer free. Congratulations. That's so exciting. Hannah said, is that hard coffee good? I think it is. It's a little on the sweet side, so if you don't like sweet beverages, then it's probably not for you. I know that was my friend's critique of it. I think it's pretty good for the most part. Yeah, it doesn't taste like beer. It's literally coffee with adult preemies. Willow Davis, have a hard coffee on me. Thanks for a lovely 2019. P.S. I think there's something going on with Jagged Little Pill on New Year's Rockin' Eve tonight. Well, if I probably won't watch that. But I appreciate the heads up. Thanks for looking out for me, Willow. I've really, truly appreciated your friendship. I know I've told you that before, but you've always been very kind to me, and I just really appreciate it. And Jamie as well. Sorry, I don't know why I'm focusing so much, but I get like I get just like shaky. Oh my gosh, wait. Who is hating on? Alexis Lucas says PBR is that Southern Hillbillies shit. Watching too much Slayton and Amber, homie. First of all, PBR has gotten a broke college Zach through a lot, so I don't appreciate you coming at her so hard like that. Second of all, PBR is just the brand. Like, doesn't even taste like beer, just so you know. It's not supposed to be beer. It says this is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon hard iced coffee. I couldn't read that. With a dash of milk. This Java brew balances a rich, creamy blend with a whipped vanilla flavor. It's beautiful. Nefertiti says, are you holosexual? Yes. Hi. Hello. Hollow. Hollow. Crap, where did I end? I don't remember. This is why I gotta focus, y'all. You okay, Jude? She is sleepy. She is not gonna make it till midnight, y'all. Okay. All right. I think I'm done. Somebody said, I would never drink White Claw after I found out where they manufacture the drink. Oh my gosh, that sounds scandalous. Collaboration with Willow, please. If I somehow make it to where Willow lives, I would be happy to collab with the Willow Davis. Blonde Leviathan says, what is your opinion on Amber canceling Vlogmas? Well, I'm glad you asked. I have a whole video about it. I really do. I have a whole video about it. So I don't want to really rehash that. So I would just encourage you to go watch that video. but thank you for your super chat. Lush Papaya says, lost 90 lbs by doing the exact opposite of our girl. Happy New Year, Zach. Congratulations. When you whistled, my dog's ears perked up. Did I whistle? Is Uncle Joey from Full House in the Jagged Little Pill musical? No, actually, I could be wrong about this, but I don't think that the Jagged Little Pill musical has anything to do with Alanis Morissette outside of it uses her music to drive the storyline, you know? I don't think it's like an autobiographical musical about her, from my understanding. React to one of your old vids. That is also a great suggestion. I've done that before. Let me see if I can find it. These were like really old vids though. These were like videos that I made before I was maybe like a sophomore in college, freshman in college. But I did do that on my channel. Reacting to cringy. Wait. Reacting to cringy videos. Because I had some cringy videos out there. Oh, yep, here we go. Let me see if I can just share this in the chat with y'all. This was, I published this on September 4th, 2018. I'm kind of worried that Noel hasn't gotten back to me. So, Simply Tiffany Love says, do you have plans tonight? I do. Yes, I'm going here shortly. I'm going to my friend Graham's, where a number of my other friends will be. I don't know why I felt the need to say his name specifically. But he is hosting some of my friends for New Year's Eve. So I think we're just going to have some food, some drinks, play some Switch, play some board games. And that's it. It's going to be pretty chill. C-Bent says, did you get Judy from a Shih Tzu only rescue or was she just in a dog rescue? So she was from a local, there's a lot of dog rescues in Chicago. It was a general rescue. It wasn't just for Shih Tzus. It's called Lead Rescue. I've promoted them before, like, I think on the Day of Giving or, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, Giving Tuesday, I think that's what it's called. I promoted them. They're, like, a really small, like, relatively new rescue. They don't have, like, a physical location. They just do foster-only rescue. So if they take a dog in, they have to know that they have a foster family that can take care of it. So she just happened to be a part of that. Judy was given up by her previous family. They said that it was because they were moving out of the country and they couldn't take her with them. But then when the rescue found her, they found out that she had like all kinds of gallstones that like the family didn't say anything about. So the rescue is kind of concerned that that's like actually why they gave her up. So they, like, paid to get all of those removed surgically, and now she's with me. Raven Stovall says, Happy New Year. I aspire to be as chill as Judy. Yeah, she's pretty chill. She gets not chill sometimes when we're on walks and there's other dogs. But even then, it's not. It's usually just excitement because she likes to play with other dogs. Why are people asking if I farted? I did not, that I know of. If I did, I apologize. That was so rude of me to do on camera. Darlin Charles says, "Have you ever personally talked to Amberlynn?" Yes. I also have. Hold on. Let me just give you all the videos. Actually, I don't even know what to specifically direct you to for that. But yes, I used to talk with her all the time when I was like a fan. And that was like 2 or 3 years ago at this point. And then even in this past year in 2019, she had reached out to me to ask me for advice on how to edit videos. Specifically, she asked me how to edit reaction videos so that she could put the picture in the picture. And then, as you know, she didn't even use any of my advice. Because I actually did give her advice because I'm a kind human. But yeah, I have talked to her. I have talked to her before. She also messaged me one time to threaten me with Becky's sister suing me. So yeah. When did I start reacting to Amberlynn? That's a good question. It's probably been a couple years. I mean, I haven't always reacted to her. I have, in general, made videos about her. I started reacting probably I think that was the summer of 2018. Jen said you should have charged her for a YouTube consultation. I mean, truly, you know what 2019 is going to be about? Getting the coin, securing the bag. Sometimes I worry that it's classist to dislike Amberlynn Reid so much. Her family of origin didn't start her off well. I will have to think about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, yeah, and then Back from the Future is talking about the Afterlynn Reid show. So when I first started really making, I guess, content about her, I would be in her You Now streams, and I would always ask her, like, ridiculous questions just because I was being a troll. I'd be like, oh, would you rather eat a horse or a shoe? Or I'd be like, what else would I say? I would always ask her how she liked to cook her eggs. I would ask her what her shoe size was. And then I started doing, so after she would get done with her You Now stream, then I would go and have a stream that I called the Afterlynn Reid Show on You Now. And so I streamed there. And then I ultimately ended up bringing it back to just doing stuff on YouTube. But even when I was doing the Afterlynn Reid Show, I was friendly with her. Like, I talked to her on Snapchat all the time back then. Catherine Murphy says, hey, Zach, have a happy new year. I hope 20 is good for you. Thank you. Me too. I think it can only go up. It can only be great. I've had a pretty good 2019, all things considered. So yeah, Timmy said, how is it classist? She's making tons of money and she's been a POS before and after her relative wealth. Yeah, I think that's like a complicated conversation to have. I've also definitely always acknowledged that, like, her life growing up was not great, but that also doesn't excuse you of being rude. Paola Lola, thank you. Lee Green Radio says, will you be reacting to the Nick and Stephanie situation? I'm curious what your opinion is. So 2 things. 1, go to my Twitter, Zach_M_S. I have a whole thread on there. And then 2, if you missed this earlier, go back and watch this later. Because I also spent a good amount of time talking about it in here that I didn't end up planning on doing. Love and Lavender says, a close-up of my earrings. I don't know how close I can get to you, but here you go. Coco and T says, have you talked about Amy's life journey before? Listen here. Oh, the tea. The tea. I have tweeted about her all of 2 times. Well, maybe 3, because I think I responded to a tweet that Alex the Shook made once. But I've recently tweeted about her because she and Life by Jen are doing this dumb-ass, convoluted weight loss challenge. And I just think it's so annoying. And have I talked about her? Have I talked to her? She messaged me today. She DM'd me today and was like, Zach, why do you have such a problem with me? I'm like, I don't have a problem with you. I don't know you. I don't know you like that. I do know Life by Jen. I've been following Life by Jen for a while now, I think, as many of you know. But together they came up with this whole convoluted challenge that has so many rules that they're like setting themselves up for failure by not following the rules, you know? Like, and she messaged me and she's like, "Well, I just wish you'd give me a chance." I'm like, "I haven't not given you a chance. I truly haven't." I'm like, if you want a chance, if you want to prove yourself to people, then prove yourself. Like, they both made whole ass videos that they posted yesterday that they had been planning on doing. So part of this whole challenge is they said, we're going to film a day of what it looks like to eat, what a non-healthy eat day looks like for us. So they preemptively said, on this day, we are going to film this and post this for you all. And I'm like, no, if you're serious about your health and serious about this challenge, you wouldn't do that. You would just get on it today. Today, ma'am. So she was messaging me wanting me to give her a chance. And I'm like, you can have a chance. Everybody can have a chance. I'm just telling you, your challenge is stupid as hell. That's all. That's all. But listen, Amy is a fascinating character. I also, I feel some type of way. Like, I don't feel the need to make whole videos about people who have literally, like, 70,000 less subscribers than I do. Like, that feels like a little bit of, like, an imbalance of power. I think it's a little bit different when I'm making videos about Amberlynn and she has thousands more subscribers than me, right? So, that's all. That's all I got. Have I ever spoken to Chantal? I know you mentioned DMing with Amberlynn Reed before, but Chantal doesn't seem like she would be pleasant to speak with. I have never privately spoken with Chantal. She's commented on my videos before, which she also has been shady as hell with commenting on people's videos, because she doesn't mess with me anymore. Like, she leaves my channel alone. She actually doesn't even mention it anymore these days. But she's been posting on all of this. There's a channel called One Vlog Away, and she posts on their videos like every day talking about how horrible they are, how horrible their videos are, XYZ, whatever. And I'm just like, Chantal, you gotta chill. Yeah, that looks like Amy's life journey is in the chat. No, why aren't you texting me back? Are you asleep? He's probably prepping himself for the evening because he gets tired really easily. Actually, she, wow, I just totally lost my train of thought. He fell asleep before midnight last year and, like, slept on our friend's bed. Thoughts on Chantal's video last night? Kristen, I haven't watched it, to be quite honest with you. Amy's life journey is really out here answering all the questions for you. Kristen, thank you for the super chat. She said, I never said I don't have a toilet in my car. I said I have a child toilet seat in my car for my children that were potty training. Girl, you have a full-on toilet in the back of your van. Willow says she's commented on my videos before. We love to see it, Willow. We love to see it. She is Allah. Well, y'all, I need to clean them up a little bit, because you can see I got a little nail polish there, but this is the finished product. I think they're very festive for the new year. People are asking about my thoughts on Charlie Gold challenging Amberlynn. And I don't know if that's just because I brought up the challenge that, the challenges that Jen and Amy are doing. The differences between Jen and Amy's challenge and what Charlie was doing is, like, Charlie had, like, very specific rules that made sense in terms of, like, weighing in. They weren't convoluted. Like, Amy and Jen's rules are like every time we lose a pound, we're gonna put $1 in a jar, and then every 3 weeks we're gonna do this, and then every 3 months we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna give y'all a gift card based on the dollar amount that's in the jar, but then we're also going to double that and like give to charity. And then we know it's like we need long-term goals, so we're gonna do this every 3 months. And I'm just like, I can't keep track of this, y'all. Like, I don't know. Risa Ann said, "Is Judy my first dog?" She's my first dog as an adult. I had dogs growing up with my family. Hi, Tammy. I hope you have a happy new year, friend. Tammy and Amy have both been very nice to me in DMs on Instagram. Um, I don't know. I know that they've had a sordid past for sure. Um, but I think that they mean well. What are other channels that you like watching that you don't react to? I already mentioned Jen Chapin. She was in here earlier. And then related to Jen Chapin, I watched Lemonade Mom, 50 Shades of Mom, and Nicole Burgess. I call the three of them the Dollar Tree, the Real Housewives of Dollar Tree. Um, and who else? What other channels? I've been, I have somehow been sucked into all of the drama channel drama. Um, so I've been watching a lot of that, a lot of that lately. Let me go look at my subscriptions. Let's see who's in my subscriptions. Oh, I like to put Pink Fairy on in the background for noise. I don't find her particularly entertaining, but I do love having her on in the background for noise. I particularly love watching Justine's vlogs and her Starch channel. I watch a lot of Sims channels, so I watch Lil Simsy. I actually primarily watch James Turner the most. And I also watch Deligracy sometimes. Let's see, who else do I have in here? Oh, Noel's calling. Noel's calling. I guess I'm gonna answer. Hi, Noel. Just so you know, I'm live streaming, but I would like to know what our plans are. Did you just wake up? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Just let me know. Okay? Okay. Um, Sorry. Hello. Hi. He's gonna text me, so we don't have to have the conversation like on phone with you. I like watching Dr. Pimple Popper, which I know is a controversial choice. I also, in the same vein, love to watch The Meticulous Manicurist, which is also weird. I occasionally do put Eric Cook on in the background. Um, so that's cute. I do subscribe to Hungry Fat Chick. I haven't watched one of her videos in a long time, but I saw recently it popped up that she subscribed to me, and I was like, oh wow, she really made it. She really made it. Is Noel more of an Eric or more of a Ricky? He's absolutely neither of those. So yeah, that's just like a little bit of a. Oh, I watched the Britton Snow Effect. She's also. I mean, I started watching her because she was like a diet channel, but now she's just more of a like a lifestyle channel. I enjoy her for the most part. I don't have too many issues with her. Who else do I follow? I don't know, Life by Jen, but I've talked about her already tonight. That's about it. That's about it. Always say love you when hanging up on the phone. JK, I'm sure you usually do. I actually really struggle with, this is like TMI overshare, but I really struggle in general with saying I love you. I say it to Noel all the time in private, but like, I don't know if there's just like something in my childhood past trauma that like I struggle saying it publicly to people. But I promise I really do say, I was like very aware that I was on the phone with him on my live stream. Um, and so I was probably a bit awkward. Willow says, I'd like to point out that, according to Social Blade, Zach started the year with 20,000 subscribers and is ending with 74,000. Meanwhile, Chantal is ending the year with 60. Yeah, oh my gosh, that was the thing. So one of my New Year's resolutions, I rarely do them, but one of them was that I wanted to get to 50,000 subscribers. And I like just feel amazing that I've like nearly gone past that by like almost 25,000 people. Like, wow. Oh, Adventurer Oliver. I do watch Call Me Kevin. I do subscribe to him as well. What do you think about Jen's man? I'm glad that she's moving away from having him in so many videos. I like that. I like that. Okay, found you by Peter Mon. Enjoy your channel. Thanks, Carol. Well, I do want to say that I hope you all have a lovely New Year's Eve, a great New Year. Oh, Albin, any tips for lonely gay guys in small towns? I'm 19. Listen, no. I truly don't. I was in your shoes. Try to find people through whatever avenues you can. Gay people are everywhere, even in small towns. So try to find who you can, and just ultimately try to get out if that's not what your love is. If you aren't going to be able to live happily there. Okay, sorry, not going to get distracted. I really enjoyed hanging out with you all this evening. Thanks so much for hanging out. Y'all are the best. I genuinely, truly appreciate every single one of you. I have been able to do so much on my channel because of all of you, and I don't take any of that for granted. So thanks so much for your love, for your support, for a great 2019, and I'll be back in 2020 tomorrow in the new decade. I love to give you some dad jokes before I go. So I love you all and have a great and wonderful, wonderful new year. Bye.